Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today we're diving into kind of a update or summary of some of the latest videos I've watched from Plan B, on Altcoin Daily, and Discover Crypto with Peter Thiel, and basically market sentiment. So I'll give you my summary on that, basically summarizing what they said, because they know better than me. All right, stay tuned. All right, so we use the fear and greed index, just a common way to kind of gauge where the market sentiment is at. And we're pretty much smack dab in the middle. That's because Bitcoin has, again, been doing a whole lot of nothing. And the reason I bring this up is because that whole lot of nothing, depending on who you listen to, and that's why it's like 50-50, depending on who you listen to, someone's saying, experts are saying 40K, others are saying 84K. So it's like, I don't really know what's going on, but the Raoul Pal everything code thesis is saying that this is playing out the way that it's exactly supposed to. So I think it was in Discover Crypto, he showed a couple charts where we had red Junes, which meant green Julys over the last 6 cycles, or 6 times, basically 6 years, and that we're gonna have a huge pump in July as well. Then we listened to Altcoin Daily with Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel, who used to be bullish, is all of a sudden now bearish and saying that it's topped out and the end of the cycle is here, or blah, blah, blah. Then you got Plan B showing you with charts that we're pretty much exactly where we're supposed to be. But again, he even states that some people look at the charts such as the RSI and say that that was literally the top of Bitcoin that we saw already. He doesn't believe that, and of course neither does Raoul Pal. But it's just interesting to see that depending on what you want to digest, you can literally get content and confirmation bias on that side. So I like to believe, like Plan B and Raoul Pal and Michael Saylor, that we're going higher. But there are others in the space that are savvy and smart as well to say that it has topped out, and that's exactly why it's a 50-50. So I don't really have any insight on any of this. I just suggest, kind of like I do, for you guys to digest both sides of the narrative. And I'm still going with Quinn, like I just said, that we have not seen the top and that Bitcoin's going higher. I like the Michael Saylor, Raoul Pal narrative and logic. It just makes more sense to me. But the theory or fear is that Wall Street is in here to manipulate the price. Now, that doesn't mean Bitcoin is going lower long term. It just means that there could be some market manipulation for these players to be able to get in at more attractive prices. Now, all that means for us is that, continue to stack sats. What is this? I want trading view. Why is this up? All right, there we go. Now, I am not a technical analyst by any means. I can just draw some trend lines and stuff like that. But one thing that we forget very quickly is that, remember in January, this is where we were, like down in the 40s. So all of a sudden we get up here, we break all-time highs, everybody gets bullish, and then the minute it does any kind of retracement, everybody's bearish all of a sudden again. So it's fascinating how quickly that fear and greed can shift for people's price targets or emotions or market sentiment, whatever you want to call that. And I was listening to Raoul Pal say again that it's common in a bull market to see 30% drawdowns, and this is only 22%. So we haven't even hit anything that would be considered in the norm, and 30%, that would take us back down to 50. So will we see that? I have no idea. The point being, again, that we are still early and there is still an entire bull run cycle in here. Where Bitcoin goes from here, nobody knows. Again, most people believe it's up, and the 100K is definitely on the cards. But all this really means is these narratives of 40K or crash or whatever, is that have some capital on the sidelines, you know, so you can dip back in. So if you see 50, 40, that is definitely a buying opportunity. No, not financial advice, of course, because plan B comes in here again, talking about the realized price, which is, I think he said the 5-month realized price 65, and that's this light blue line. And anytime we dip below that, there's usually a push back up to the upside. Now, of course, you will have some outliers, but for the most part, the BTC price monitors or trends right along that 5-month realized price and that 65K, but that's a range. So it doesn't mean 65K on the dot, that means somewhere around there. And then there's the realized cost, and that is the one I believe he said is what it costs for the miners. And I think that's 38K if I'm not mistaken. It's, well, listening to this, it's hard to tell from his lines, but we rarely break below that except for in bear markets. So right now, everything should be peachy, but we will have to wait and see. Trying to see what other chart he had up in here. I think that's the biggest one. Yeah. So definitely, if you want more details, check out Plan B. I mentioned that to you guys before. He's an analyst, pseudo anonymous analyst, been around for years, and his original stock to flow model is what was used in the last 2 cycles. Have been spot on, and then COVID happened, and then he got thrown under a bus on social media because the chart was invalidated. But we're trending back along that chart now, so it's good to have that as a tool in your tool belt alongside, you know, the talking heads in other videos like this one. So my TLDR is just, yeah, don't get spooked out. Don't buy into the hype that Bitcoin is going anywhere but up. That's my personal opinion, because we know that fiat debasement is going up, and there needs to be something to hedge against that. And right now, the only something that is exempt is Bitcoin. And then, of course, you listen to Ralph Powell, you have the market adoption rates, and then Solana, Ethereum, stuff like that. But another video for another time. All right, hope that provided some value. If it did, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.